I'm back in West Yorkshire to catch up 5 years later with Vic and Paul, who couldn't decide whether to love or list their family home. Where we resorted to unusual methods.
So you're a table. I think I make a less good bed than Paul makes a table.
To help a house with size issues.
Oh, look, there's the downstairs loo.
And while we had some success...
I've actually been quieter than I've ever been.
Remarkable. It's nice.
It wasn't all plain sailing.
No tears, OK?
Oh, yeah.
Head spinning it, sort of. Oh.
We're not getting very fast, are we?
When decision day came, it could have gone either way.
Are you going to love it?
Or list it.
But now I'm back to see if they've been true to their word.
I'm really stunned by that. I think it looks absolutely super.
Back in 2018, Phil and I were in Yorkshire, in the charming village of Clifford.
Well, isn't this beautiful?
It always seems to be beautiful when we come to
Yorkshire. I know you don't
No,
like
I
Yorkshire.
love Yorkshire. The
You think
topography is
Yorkshire's-
stunning, the countryside's stunning, the architecture's stunning. I just think they're a bit pleased with themselves. I mean, fancy calling yourself God's own country.
There you have it. God's gift to the property world has spoken.
Anyway, back to the task at hand. Today, we're helping Vic and Paul Miller, whose two-bed home looks so idyllic. What could possibly be wrong?
The only thing I like about the house is the front room. Considering we've got a lot of rooms, that's only one room.
There's no reason to move. Love it. Grow with it.
And grow they did. Vic and Paul bought this house 5 years ago. Having struggled to start a family, it was the perfect size for 2 or 3. But then...
Having twins is like
No.
24 hours of noise and physical.
And now they're moving and speaking and fighting. A bit like us.
Luckily, both sets of grandparents have been on hand to help out. But for Vic's parents, who visit every 2 weeks from Southport, it's proved quite costly.
They spent a lot on hotels, on cottages. And I got a phone call from my dad saying, look, Vic, this isn't working long term, so I've decided we found a great site. I'm going to buy a brand new caravan.
With Rafi and Grace now 3, 2 beds just isn't enough. And Vic would love to offer her parents a room. But that's not the only issue.
You're always cooking in the kitchen and you are amazing at cooking, but I can never come in. It's a brilliant one. There's no opportunity to socialise or to talk to you after work, so...
Brilliant.
Add to that no downstairs toilet to help with potty training, and a front garden that leads out onto the main road through the village.
I just find that I'm spending all my time having to just be outside with the kids because of the garden, the way it is.
We could get a different gate with a lock on it.
No, it couldn't. It wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work.
Be easier than moving.
In case you'd missed it, Paul is adamant he wants to stay.
From the minute you walk through the hedge into the house, it's charming, seductive.
Oh, he's obsessed with that hedge.
Yeah. We're opposite a pub. Not that I'm in it that much with the arrival of the twins. The location is just ideal. It's just a real close-knit village, which I've become part of, so it'd be quite hard to uplift me out of it.
All strong reasons to remain.
We have 2 old dogs. I've got their ashes and I've still got them in a box under the sink because I am not prepared yet to...
They're under the sink?
Yeah, in a little box. If I've not planted them ever, then in my heart, I know this isn't our forever home. So when Phil finds us...
When Kirsty convinces you we can do a ceremonial planting.
Property experts, couples counselling, and now doggy deathbeds. Fear not, chaps, we're here to help.
You sure you got the right house, Phil?
Well, it's a very pretty village, isn't it? Ooh, lovely looking house.
It's a nice looking house, isn't it?
In this beautiful area. I bet it's a conservation area. Be no extensions going on the back here. But it looks big.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, I'm Phil.
Hello. Hi, Vic.
Very nice
Hi.
to meet you.
Come on in.
Yeah, come on in.
It's my mission to make this stunning Yorkshire property the forever family home for Vic and Paul.
Whereas I've got the challenging task of showing them what else they can get for their money.
It looks like a great big lovely family house. What on earth can be the issues here?
It does look like a family house, and it's a bit of an optical illusion. It's 2 bedrooms, and it just doesn't work.
Who wants to love, who wants to list?
Well, I'm definitely list.
And I love it. It's very hard to get a house like this in this area that has this footprint with the chance to develop it. There's nothing built into the eave storage, which takes up a lot of space.
Sorry, but if we get rid of the storage of the eaves, where are we going to put all our storage?
You've got 2 garages.
One's full already.
Well, then chuck the stuff out.
Yeah, we've got...
Can you just give us the potted history of how long you've been here?
Ironic, I picked the house because it's very pretty. We really struggled with children, so I never dreamt that we'd get twins. There's a boy and a girl. They've got a big bedroom they share. Downstairs isn't functional for me. They're so physically active, which I adore, but this just doesn't work.
So we've got a concrete yard at the back, and grass lawn at the front.
Yeah.
So you feel that if they're playing on the grass...
I have to be with them.
Because of the road? Yeah, well, enjoy this one, Kirsty. Good luck with that.
Paul, why don't you want to move?
It is a big footprint of a house in a very desirable area. We've got primary schools on the doorstep, and to move, I think our budget, it's unrealistic.
The problem is, this is quite a rare bird. It's a 2-bed.
Yeah.
It's detached.
Yeah.
So you would have to say, OK, fine, for the same money, for us to get more bedrooms, we'd have to go into a semi.
Yeah.
Is that OK with you?
I don't see the point of doing that when we've got a detached house with everything that we need.
I'm happy for that semi-detached because I know we still want a good area, but I would really like another bedroom and space. You know, even if Kirsty puts another bedroom in, Mum and Dad are still stuck in a caravan, aren't they?
How often do your parents come up?
Every 2 weeks from Southport. And
It can be that they could stay with you?
Yes, and they've even said they'll give us an extra 15k if you could find an extra bedroom.
Look, 15k would convert that garage like a shot.
Exactly.
Yes, give me 15k.
Put them in the garage.
And that garage will not feel like a garage. It'll be lovely.
Hang on, I thought that money was for my house hunt.
All's fair in love and war, Phil. I can see this is not particularly practical. It's a sort of dumping area, isn't it? It's not...
Boot room / conservatory.
It's not really a family kitchen.
Oh, look, there's the downstairs loo.
Fantastic. Who needs anything else?
That's great.
Downstairs bathrooms can cost as little as £2,500 and add up to 5% to the value of your home. But with Vic and Paul's lengthy wish list, I'm not sure my budget will stretch.
This is a big, generous room. It has got a big footprint, the whole property.
Which would explain why it's the only room in the house that Vic actually likes.
I think I'd just bang the kitchen through.
Into where?
Into here. End of problem. Playroom and the dining room are certainly spaces ripe for conversion.
Well, I can see what you mean. But then you've still only got 2 bedrooms and Granny and Grandpa still can't come and stay. So the problem remains.
Garage.
It's a step up from the caravan, I suppose, but I'm not sure it's what Grandma and Grandpa had in mind.
They're very generous bedrooms.
Yeah. It's easy to make one of these into 2.
Yes.
Parents in the garage, 2 decent-sized kids' bedrooms, kitchen not straight through.
But then you're getting into dangerous area in terms of budget.
Ooh.
And she does seem to be the decision-maker of the family, and she definitely wants to move.
Find me a couple where the woman isn't the decision-maker, Phil.
Well, we certainly can see who's wearing the trousers in our relationship.
Do you know the problem about this house is it's bad layout?
Yes, but a concrete garden at the back, still not room for Granny and Grandpa to come and stay.
The garage I keep
And a
on
busy
saying.
road.
It's not a busy road.
Okay, well, she thinks it's a busy road.
It just needs a gate.
A simple enough fix, and I've got 42k to solve the layout issue and bring the family living space back together.
It's a very pretty house.
Yeah, it's
in
lovely.
a very pretty spot.
Pretty spot.
Opposite his favourite pub.
Yeah. I think you're in much more trouble here than you think you are, Phil. My only worry is budget.
As is mine, as I have 400 grand in this expensive area to find a bigger 3-bed home, or possibly up to 415 grand if I can get that extra 4th bedroom for the grandparents.
Yes, but on top of that, they'll also have to fork out just over £10,000 in stamp duty and roughly £8,000 in legal and moving costs. Money that could be spent on making their existing home work better.
We've had a good look round.
Yep. This house is a 3-bed disguised as a 2-bed.
Yes.
I'm absolutely confident that we can totally rearrange this house to absolutely suit you guys.
I think you need to have a pretty grown-up conversation about priorities for a home that I'm going to go and look for.
So it's got to have access to schools, primary schools,
Yeah, schools.
initially, high schools.
Definitely the upstairs, but also the downstairs flow and the garden. It's the forever home.
OK. And what
Forever
about...
home, Phil.
So I need to find a 3 or 4 bed property with good flow, a nice garden and close to amenities. So that extra £15,000 from the parents will certainly come in handy.
It's actually a really lovely house.
Yeah.
And I hope you do sort it out.
I will, Phil. I've got no doubt about that.
Well, you won't for the budget that they've given you.
We are limited with what we can do, so it'll be interesting to see what Kirsty... And I've got confidence in Kirsty.
I'm a bit frightened of Kirsty.
And you reckon you can find a bigger house, overall square footage, bigger house than this for the budget?
You need more than 40-odd grand to sort out all of the issues. So we've got to play fair. How are you both feeling about today? First day on the search?
Yeah,
Excited?
Vic's very excited.
I'm very excited.
I'm open to being surprised.
Yeah. Oh my God, we are going. My best friends live down here.
Really?
Well, there's one surprise already.
I come here every week. This is spooky.
Vic's very excited now.
Really? Wow. Because
is
I
weird.
thought this was a bit of a curveball.
The house I'm taking them to see is set on the Ingmanthorpe estate. It's about 2.5 miles from the town of Wetherby and all its amenities, so I was worried it might be a bit remote, but apparently not.
Not so
This
giddy.
is so bizarre.
Calm down.
I know, but our best friend lives there.
It's the middle one
Okay.
that's for sale.
Right.
Terrace isn't something that was on your agenda, but actually, internally, it really works.
OK.
And whilst it's not in a village and it doesn't have a pub, I'm afraid.
There are lots of families.
Yeah.
I'm surprisingly comfortable coming down
You're
here.
so quiet.
I'm
and
intrigued to see what's behind the door.
As you should be. Priced under budget at £380,000, this pretty terrace is all about the extra upstairs rooms they need, as it has 4 bedrooms, 1 for grandparents and 2 with en-suites, along with a family bathroom, as well as a downstairs toilet. The compromise is the smaller downstairs space, but it has the open plan flow they want, with kitchen, diner and lounge off to the side, and an office. To cap it off, there's an attractive and secure family-friendly back garden.
Come on in.
Okay.
Little study there. A brand new kitchen.
Wow.
This house is not as big in the living spaces as yours is,
Yeah.
but it's just over 10% bigger than yours. But it's the bedrooms that are really strong here, and it's the bedrooms that I know at yours that are causing trouble.
I'm worried about.
It's nice. I actually quite like it, but the space is not very big, but there's all that stuff upstairs.
Downstairs is admittedly nearly 20% smaller than their current house, but upstairs is huge and the garden perfect for a young family.
Garden faces east, so you get lovely morning sun, but actually it's so long,
It's lovely.
you get sun all the day.
This is a good size for mentally what I've always wanted.
Well, they like the location and the garden, but can the bedrooms get Paul past his doubts about the downstairs?
That's pretty. I like the aspect. It's very relaxing.
Doesn't get around the downstairs.
Are they all wardrobes? See, this is what we're not going to get in our house, you know.
You want us all to sit on a sofa, coo on the knee, because you've got a double wardrobe.
Coo's the dog, by the way, not the grandparents.
There was always a concern that I had that downstairs was a little bit on the small side.
I can't see round the living space downstairs.
And you, Vic?
I agree, but can you see my point about the upstairs? And what I've been
Completely.
nagging you about for like 2 years.
Completely.
There were always going to be compromises because the whole package is going to be nigh on impossible in this locality. There were choices to be made.
I quite enjoyed the viewing. I was quite...
You'd enjoy it because you were smug.
The garden, great. Bedrooms, brilliant. Bathrooms, brilliant. But this is basically where we're sat now. It's the living space.
Well, it started really well with the best friends opposite and Paul looking a bit nervous and on the back foot. But the house massively solves one issue, but as is often the case, it does produce another one. But still, it's a good start.
And it's confirmed Vic's feeling that 3 bedrooms just won't cut it. Good luck, Kirsty.
I don't need luck, Phil. I have a plan. And £42,000.
This is your current downstairs of your house. OK, so...
I'm completely thrown now. I'm like, what?
Bear with me, Vic. Under my plan, rather than going sideways into the dining room, we'll be knocking straight through the kitchen into the currently unused playroom. With windows at both ends, Vic will now be able to see the twins in the front garden and spend time with Paul while he's cooking.
So that would be open, or would that
Totally open.
Really?
Yeah, the whole point is to see into the front garden.
And upstairs, we'll be creating a 3rd bedroom by dividing Rafi and Grace's room in 2 and putting in a dormer.
When Granny and Grandpa come, they bunk up. They can have separate bedrooms, and then when their grandparents come every other weekend, that's the 2 nights that they share a room.
And the garages are there to be converted at a later date if they decide to stay.
I'm in a little bit of shock.
Yeah.
I normally don't stop talking, and I've actually been quieter than I've ever been.
Remarkable.
Do you know what? I feel quite emotional about that. I may have solved some real concerns and problems. And you know what? If after that they sell it, it doesn't matter. That will be a cracking house for the next family that buy it. Just 4 months and 1 planning application later, work is underway.
It doesn't even look like our house anymore.
It's just unbelievable, really.
But there is one thing bothering Vic.
I'm a little bit worried because Rafi and Grace are going to have their own bedroom, which is what we want, but we've gone in there and it's made me feel like they're going to have 2 really small bedrooms.
Yeah, you're concerned about the bedrooms. I think the bedroom sizes are fine for 2.
Well, perhaps 2 things bothering Vic.
If anyone was doing this, my advice would be however long you think it's going to take.
Multiply it by 2.
2 at least.
And get a good husband that will box up with you, move everything, and not just come back and drop boxes and then go to work and you do a 10-hour shift on your own for 3 days.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, OK.
I'm expecting flowers, that's all I'm saying.
I hope you know a good florist, Paul.
Well, whilst things aren't quite rosy back home, I've got another property to show these guys. My last house had all the bedroom space they needed, but the compromise with downstairs was too much for Paul. I'm taking them 15 miles northwest to the outskirts of beautiful Harrogate, and a house I think offers a fantastic family layout. Much bigger downstairs than the last house, but with the same space upstairs.
So much more suburban this time.
Yes.
But it is a detached house with a garage, set in a lovely garden. Internally, it's got everything that you could ever wish for.
OK.
As ever, I'm waiting to go inside.
And it's the inside that sells this incredible family home. On the market for 415 grand. Downstairs, it boasts an open-plan kitchen diner and kids' play area with separate adults' lounge. Bifold doors open up onto a large and enclosed garden. There are 4 bedrooms, an ensuite and a family bathroom.
So we have in here what I think to be the pretty much ultimate family layout, because you've got kitchen, you've got sort of casual TV area, and there is another one, dining and playing. Access straight out to a really secluded and secure garden.
The layout is perfect.
It's a Bobby Dazzler.
Yeah.
And because it's a modern house, it's built with contemporary family life in mind.
Which includes a downstairs loo and utility/study.
And then there's the adult living room.
OK. So you've actually got quite a lot of length as well. It's a big house.
I would not put you down for this look.
No, I would never have gone into
indoors
it.
or outdoors?
Out.
Yes, I don't disagree. It's about what happens inside. Go on, help yourself, have a look at the bedrooms.
Have a look.
See what you think.
It's a lot bigger.
Oh, dear. Paul is like a bit of a scratch record at the moment, but he's determined not to move, and I think the heels are getting firmly dug in.
Grace would love this room.
1, 2, 4 bedrooms.
That's right, Paul, the all-important 4th bedroom you're never going to get at home.
I mean, literally, Grace would walk up here and go, this is my bedroom, I love it.
I'm not sensing that Vic and Paul love it, though. The curb appeal and period features of their home that are lacking here are more of a stumbling block than I realised. But something's got to give for their budget.
Do you find much to argue with about the house, apart from the architecture?
I know Vic's taste, and I think it's probably less you than me, ironically.
That's very sweet.
It's just a bit too modern.
Yeah, I agree.
The balance of old and new is what everybody wants, and therefore that's going to be notching up the budget.
Yeah, I agree.
We're not getting very far, very fast, are we?
It wasn't the outcome I was hoping for.
I'm really struggling here to get everything that they're asking for within the budget that they have. I can sense Vic is disappointed.
I'm feeling a little bit deflated because it's just made me
clarify
that no,
staying
that we're not, no, not that we're staying at all.
On the flip side, I can also sense Paul's feeling rather chipper about things, and me, well, I'm just clutching at straws at the moment.
Whereas my Love It project has been going swimmingly, and I'm back to see just how well.
Last time I was here, Vic and Paul were thrilled by the plans that I did to remodel their house. But it's one thing on paper, it's another in the flesh. Vic's big issue was the separation of the downstairs layout and not being able to see the twins in the garden. Problem solved.
It's just fantastic. That garden is really pretty. This is a great space. And now this is a family kitchen diner.
Upstairs, the dividing wall is up in the twins' old bedroom. And once the dormer goes up, this will create 2 great-sized rooms.
You know what would be really fun? If we could just, like, build a little door in here so they could go back and forward between their rooms. That would be really sweet, wouldn't it?
But on further examination of the plans, it seems they've tweaked things to install double doors into the new dining area. Something I'm a tad nervous about.
Just going to chuck everything at you now, and then we can discuss it. So no tears, OK?
Not yet.
I think that if you put in double doors there, it turns this room into a corridor.
It also limits the space for a dining table.
Stand there, put one arm up, and the other arm up there. So you, there, out here. So you're a table. There we are.
I'm a table, yeah.
OK, now I can squeeze round. Paul, but I've still got to get out.
Yeah. So you actually...
So if you wouldn't mind, table sir, will you move a bit forward?
Then that takes...
But then it's not a big table, is it?
In fact, I'd go so far as to say you might be able to have a little...
Big telly.
Shut up, you. Listen,
I am old and wise, and no woman will join in that debate between a man and his wife, and I am not getting there.
Moving swiftly on, now I've turned all their plans upside down, hopefully I can be more helpful upstairs.
So, what was worrying you about this room?
It just feels too small.
That fits a double bed there.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it just felt...
No. I mean, OK, so I don't want to get all mucky, and I don't make a habit of doing this, but I am 5'7", OK?
Yeah. Oh, right, yeah. Deceptive, I thought
I think I make a less good bed than Paul makes a table. I'm just saying.
But no, that's quite deceptive.
But you're also comparing it to the room that was there before.
I know, and it was such a huge...
Exactly. I also thought, if it doesn't cost a fortune, leave a little hole.
Oh, really? Do you think?
I just think it would be nice for them to be able to go back and forward.
Awesome.
With me out of the way, it's full steam ahead for Team Love It, and Vic and Paul have decided to go for it and have upped their budget by another 20 grand.
They're turning the conservatory into a proper utility room, and the foundations and brickwork have been laid down. Meanwhile, the electrics and lighting are fitted in what will be the kitchen.
Team List It, however, really needs to pull this final property out the bag. Luckily, though, as their build budget has increased, so too has their search budget, with the guys prepared to stretch this by another 20 grand.
Today, I'm going to try and show you something that has the village location,
OK.
has the bedrooms and has the family living space. But in order to do that, it comes with a budget
OK.
push.
OK.
This is where Paul goes quiet.
Well, we know this area.
We know it very well. This is
Do
a
you?
fantastic pub. It's really great.
Well, you'll be pleased to know
Great schools as well around here.
that the house is in walking distance to the pub.
Oh, is it? There's quite a few pubs, isn't there?
It's in walking distance to 2 pubs.
Yes.
Who could ask for more? We're in the village of Spofforth, just 15 minutes from Clifford.
So Spofforth, here we are.
I like Spofforth a lot.
Yeah, you look quite
Yeah.
happy.
I'm quite excited.
Well, I'm looking at the brick going, that is Vic.
It
Yeah?
is me.
Yes.
Yeah,
Really?
it's me. Yeah.
A bit more.
Excellent, and I'm sure the inside won't disappoint either. This detached character property is on the market at £435,000, but it's certainly worth the money. Open plan family living space with stunning kitchen diner, tick. Downstairs toilet, tick. 4 beds, tick. Village location with pub, tick. I think that's pretty much their entire wish list.
So we've got an old house,
Yeah.
but it's been modernised in quite a contemporary, cool way. So we've got a bit of character, but we've still got, you know, modern family space.
Yeah. Very cosy as well. Oh, that's nice.
Been opened up really nicely.
Yeah. That's lovely.
So wherever you are, you can see twins playing.
Flow's better than our downstairs.
It's nice. Yeah.
It is. I like it.
Paul's gone wonderfully quiet.
I love it.
It's not a separate enclosed room. So it's...
Which is what we like.
They'll also like the 4 bedrooms upstairs.
This is the master bedroom simply for the reason it's got the ensuite. It's got the double aspect. It's away from the road.
It's got the nice view as well. How many bedrooms is that?
It's 4 bedrooms. One of them is smallish, but the others are all good doubles, and I would maintain that they're better bedrooms than you've got at home.
I agree with that.
You're not going to have 4, and actually the twin ones are fairly small, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Very interesting, Paul. Very, very interesting.
Poor Paul.
There's a bath in there, don't you?
Is that? Ooh. I love a bath in the ensuite. That'd be amazing.
Got Vic on board and the right house, just not so sure about Paul yet.
Paul is wavering, but there is one stumbling block.
So, we should talk about the garden. Because it's not that it's small, it's just there's different levels.
Yeah.
So there's no kind of kicking footballs, riding bikes at the moment.
Yeah.
There's a good eating space outside.
It's also being realistic. Within our budget, we're not going to get everything.
You know, I think if you list out all of the things that you would like, in fact, must have, the layout, the 4 bedrooms, the village, the pub, the school, actually, the garden's probably something that you would like, but probably would end up sacrificing.
Yeah, that is
I
the
agree.
position we're in.
Yeah.
And it's an interesting dilemma. That's for sure.
Do you like it? Take everything else out.
Yeah,
out
it's
of the-
lovely.
Do you like this house?
Yeah, it's lovely.
How about you, Vin?
Yeah, I really like the location. It feels like our house, but better upstairs. Starting to feel like there might be a compromise coming.
The last house has definitely making us have to have a conversation.
Well, the search certainly got off to a bumpy start, but I feel that I've absolutely delivered with this house, and I'm certainly making Paul look a bit nervous. He's got a lot of thinking to do.
I think Phil's done a really good job on this one. I think everything, including the downstairs toilet and an extra bath in the ensuite, and the flow is here.
My head's spinning. It's sort of comparing the two properties, but it's what it's about.
Yeah.
Seeing what's out there.
Good.
Paul, I think, is very entrenched in where they currently live and does not want to move.
But along with showing him a house even he can't fault,
He's got a very persuasive wife who does want to move, so it could go either way.
It's still all to play for here. After months of hard graft, the build is complete, and it's time to see which way Vic and Paul have decided to go.
Back to Yorkshire, where the sun always shines.
We seem to have been in Yorkshire a lot.
Oh my God, I so knew you were about to say that. That's positively weird.
Either I'm a clairvoyant or we've been working together far too long. But even I couldn't have foreseen this transformation.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Welcome back.
How is it? Welcome back.
Very well.
Okie dokie. We got to show Phil.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on in.
Prepare to be wowed, Phil. Straight from the hall, we're first into what had once been an underused dining area cum corridor. Now a great new playroom for the twins, which leaves the sitting room next door a toy-free oasis.
So this is the new little snug toy room.
It's their own space. We've filled that wall in.
Yeah, of course.
So it's not a walkway, it's not a dead space.
The old layout of this house kept the family apart in separate rooms, so it was vital that the new downstairs was opened up to allow a better flow. Now the new playroom leads into a bigger, family-friendly kitchen.
Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Kitchen.
It really
Very
is.
smart.
Gone is the old kids' room and separate galley kitchen. Knocking through has created a stylish space that connects the whole family, even if the children are in the garden.
So you couldn't see the front garden.
No.
Now you can be in the kitchen, see who's coming up the garden.
Yeah.
It's very light.
I imagine that combined with the playroom has really changed the dynamic of family life.
It's
It has.
switched it completely. It's just fantastic.
Where the cluttered old conservatory once stood, a sleek new utility/cloakroom has taken its place. Not in the original budget, it has contributed to their 20 grand overspend, bringing their total build cost to £62,000. But I think it was well worth it.
This is what everybody needs in every home, is this kind of, everything cupboard.
Yeah.
It's very smart.
We're agreed on
We
the
totally agree.
Yeah.
I do remember there being a big desire for a downstairs loo.
Oh, Phil, that's a low blow.
It was the plumbing. We just couldn't take the cost.
Yeah.
That's a shame. But never mind, we saw lots of houses with lovely downstairs
Saw
loo,
loads
didn't we?
of
And larders,
houses. We did.
boot rooms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, we did.
But we'll get to that in a minute, I'm sure.
Or we could just stay and admire the fabulous kitchen a bit longer. I'm happy to see they followed my advice and abandoned the idea of sliding doors in the dining area. It would have compromised the space.
and all the hard work has really paid off downstairs and upstairs, where despite all their angst over the size of the twins' new bedrooms, with a new dormer window, this space has divided up really well.
How could they have doubted me?
We'll go into Rafi's room first.
Now look at that. He must be thrilled with it.
He adores it. Absolutely adores it.
You know dual aspect rooms, Phil? This is a dual entry room.
Oh, really?
Ta-da!
Oh, cool! Oh, that's awesome.
Do you want to give it a try?
They love it. Oh, well done. He got through it.
Yeah.
There we go. They love it.
I'm not surprised.
Best idea I have ever had.
Grace's room next door is even slightly bigger.
I am
really
a bit
sweet.
dumbstruck.
It is a two-bed house, which is now a three-bed house, and you could not say it wasn't a three-bed house.
No.
Yes, that's right. 3 beds, Kirsty, unlike the 4-bed houses that I showed them. Time to get down to the nitty-gritty.
Some of the issues of the house you haven't been able to solve the downstairs loo and the fact that your parents, grandparents still aren't able to come and stay.
Yeah. But there is always a very solidly built
Caravan.
garage.
I think it was a tricky house for me to kind of come up against because it's a very attractive house in a beautiful spot in an expensive area. But then the third house really got you thinking.
Got us thinking.
We've been writing pros and cons and doing everything, haven't we? We've not been arguing, which is amazing, so it's sort
That's what the process has done.
Yeah, it's really
taken
out that bickering.
Have you reached a decision?
Yes, we have.
The time is nigh.
Vic, Paul, are you gonna love it?
Or listed?
We're going to love it.
But invest further in it at a later date.
Yes.
That's the compromise.
The space out the back gives us the opportunity to get that fourth bedroom in time. It's not immediate.
No.
But this house has the
It's a 5-year
potential for the
plan.
landscaping out the back and the garage.
Yeah, but we did say, you know, we did have I think we had a house, didn't we? And we've now got a home.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's lovely.
Yeah.
So it was, it's been...
It's really important.
Good. Well, good decision, well made.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It was a sweet victory. But 5 years later, I'm heading back to see if their plan to invest has come to fruition.
I am really, really pleased that I am going back to see Vic and Paul. And what tickles me is that it's exactly 5 years to the day since I came here with Phil to ask them whether they were going to love it or list it. And now I'm back because they did love it, but with some revisions. Gordon Bennett, that was never 5 years ago.
But it definitely is, because either the hatch we built got smaller or the twins got bigger. Rafi and Grace are now 9 years old and have been putting the new layout through its paces over the years. I'm so pleased the family are happy, and my plan for the new layout has worked for them.
I love coming back to places. In my job, it's all new, new, new. So returning to an old haunt is always a joy. Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for letting me come and see what's going on.
No problems. Come on in.
Ooh, that has stood the test of time. It's looking really good. Does it work?
The flow of the house now flows perfectly. I remember you saying it's the practicalities of living in a house, not just looking at the square footage. It was, that's how the house should flow. I love it.
So much has happened. You know, when you did this kitchen, you could never have known that within a year you'd be here every single day all together. Yeah. How did the house cope with that period of time?
I genuinely loved homeschooling because we had this space.
Yeah.
It was a godsend.
Could you imagine if we'd have had it with the little kitchen? Oh, my goodness. I think COVID is one of those things where you kind of, it makes you think. And Mum and Dad were like, right, we're getting older. They hadn't seen the kids for so long. And also they sold the caravan because they just couldn't use it because lockdown, and I get quite emotional.
Yeah, getting emotional.
Oh, I do. I get really emotional. Sorry.
It was, well, no, a lot of people were separated from grandparents. And then after it, they were like, well, that's not happening again.
Yeah.
Well, last time I remember you just looking at those derelict, grotty garages. Yeah. And I think you said you just said just simply convert those. Well, we have.
So it's just having a space for Mum and Dad that it's their space, and it's just so nice.
I'm so glad. I'm longing to see.
So 2 years after we left them, the final phase of Vic and Paul's forever home started. And boy, what a transformation.
That is looking very snazzy. You've lost nothing. It's what you had there, just really tarted up.
Yeah.
I'm really stunned by that. I think it looks absolutely super. It really benefits the look of the house.
It's matched really well.
Yeah, we've used some of the old bricks If you remember, it was flat roof.
Yeah.
It's now pitched to give it a bit more air.
Oh, nice see inside that.
Garage conversions and loft conversions are amongst the most cost-effective ways to extend your home. Taking just over 3 months, Vic and Paul have converted around 230 square feet of unused, unloved space into a home office and comfortable living quarters for Nana and Grandad, including an ensuite with underfloor heating and a genius space-saving Murphy bed. They have done me proud.
Oh. Wow. Aha. I know what this is. Oh, look at that.
Thought of putting the grandparents in there, so when you pulled it down, they were actually lying there, but...
It is really handy, though,
really
because you
handy.
just get the cushions from the wardrobe and it's
That's
all
the bed
made
head.
and done.
Yeah.
It's really light and airy.
It's lovely on a night with the lights. It's really quite cosy as well. Mum and Dad love it.
One doesn't know what's around the corner. Obviously, if they needed to live here more permanently, it's a big space.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
It's really nice. So can I ask what it did cost?
With everything in, and the flooring,
The planning and all of the stuff.
and the tiles, it was 58,000 by the end.
Generally speaking, a garage conversion will cost less than an extension. And because you're just changing the purpose of an existing space, you're not going to lose anything of your garden. Vic and Paul went all out with their build, but the average single garage conversion costs around £15,000. But the good news is it could add up to 15% to the value of your home. So I've no worries for Vic and Paul.
What I love is the pitch and the height.
Yes.
Miserable old grey day, and it just feels warm, light, welcoming. I can quite see why you work in here.
It is good to work in with that sort of brightness, though. Yeah.
And you can step out of the house into the...
Yeah, and I like that feeling that you've gone to work. I'd be so thrilled with this. Do you think we can have a cuppa now?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm impressed with the levels of detail Vic and Paul have gone to with this conversion. The section of original wall, the vaulted ceiling, and the bathroom's underfloor heating. All of this has made the space more homely and a haven for Nana and Grandad.
This is very nice. It feels very celebratory. Coming here and seeing this 5 years on, seeing that you did this 2-stage, that you're happy here, you're glad, on balance, that you took our advice.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think some architects would have structured it differently and that wouldn't have worked. So I think had we have not done the programme, we wouldn't have got this flow.
If we'd have gone the other way, it would have been... Well, wouldn't have solved anything.
I have in front of me a rather scruffy little piece of paper, and I'm finding myself in that situation where I can't think of anything to say apart from, oh my God. This house was valued at $383,000. Do you have any idea how much you added to the value of this house?
Not a clue.
Not a clue. No.
If I told you this house is now worth £623,000 and that represents a straight profit of £182,000.
Yeah, that's
good. Wow.
That is amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
You did something entirely for the family, helped by your parents, but my God.
Wow.
That is a stunning figure.
That's amazing.
That's
to me.
amazing.
But sometimes when the heart leads the head, it's a good thing. And I do think there is something brilliant about the fact that it's 5 years to the day
To the day.
since we sat at this table and you said, love it.
Yeah. And we still do.
And this time, it's without provisions.
What a privilege it is to be involved in something like that, to make a family happier in their home and their home more valuable. First of all, we had to split up the twins, then we sorted out the kitchen. Now Granny and Grandad are here whenever they want in their own cosy space. All in a day's work.